had a number of people ask me about how to fix their tone arm dropping too fast on the PS-LX520, 510, 500, and I never had an answer for them. And I don't have the problem with this turntable, so it's really hard to diagnose a problem that you don't have. But what I'm going to do in this video is go through diagnostic procedure and show you what I found and my suspicions. So if you're looking for an answer, you're not going to get it in this video. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you an answer. It's just not going to happen on this turntable. But what I will give you is my suspicions and where to look and how things on this turntable operate. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cover off the rear part of the tone arm where the mechanism is, and we're going to investigate that first. Okay, to access the internals, there is 3 little screws you got to access with a jeweler's screwdriver. 1 on this side, 2 on that side, and then you lift this off, and then we'll be able to see the internal workings of the tone arm. There's the tone arm with the cover off, and you have a pivot point here for the tone arm and a pivot point back here with the PCB board going through the pivot point for the actuator to lift it up and down. Now right now I have it in the down position, so we'll lift it up. Now here's arm lowered and arm lifted. Arm lowered, arm lifted. Arm lowered. And we're going to leave it in the lowered position for the moment. I want to show you something. Just drops like a stone. There's no damping. So that tells me there's no damping in this pivot point here. The damping is back here at this pivot point. Okay, now let me show you this. So there's the tone arm in the up position. There's the tone arm in the down position, and you notice how slow everything moved in the down position. Now I'm going to hold the tone arm down. So I press the button to raise it, but I'm holding it down, remember. And then I'm going to press the button to lower it. And you'll notice that back here moves real slow regardless of immobilizing this. So this is the part that's damped. The movement of this arm with the PCB board on it. But I see no indication of any damping fluid down inside that pivot point. 0. Absolutely nothing. But what I do hear is when it goes all the way into the lowered position, I hear a little relay click down inside on the logic board inside. That leads me to believe, I could be wrong, could absolutely be wrong, but I think the damping is actually electronically controlled. That it slowly amps up the voltage to that coil there, and so that it lowers down slowly. I don't think it's damped with damping fluid, which it would be 3,000 weight silicone oil. That's my best guess. So if that is the case, then you'll have to look at my other video where this turntable died on me and I replaced all the capacitors. Chances are it's a bad capacitor somewhere within the logic board, and that would be your first step to replace all those capacitors. Not a big job, not a whole lot of capacitors, but that is my best guess. I can see no other reason why some people would have trouble with the tone arm dropping like a stone on them. I don't see any damping fluid in there in this particular model. Well, that's about all I have to offer you for trying to figure out why your tone arm is dropping too fast on the Sony or linear tracking turntable. Like I said, my suspicion is it's not in here. It's down on the logic board, which is over this side here. But with the age of this turntable, if you haven't gone through and replaced all the capacitors in it like I did on this turntable, it's a good idea to do it anyway, regardless. And when you're done, you may find that this problem has in fact gone away, maybe not. If it's a bad capacitor, unfortunately a bad capacitor can take out other components. Could take out a diode, transistor, who knows what. But the capacitors at 40 years old is really your starting point. If you do replace the capacitors and you find that it did fix the problem, please chime in. Please add to the community. I will thank you for that, and I will add it to the comments below so that other people can follow suit and repair it properly. Well, if you liked my video, and hopefully you did, even though I didn't offer you a whole lot here, please like, share, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oops, didn't want to do that.